where do Indian Muslims sort of, and how do they, ordinary Indian Muslims make sense of what's happening, and what would your message be to them, given all of this context?
Very very simple message I want to give them, and it is actually no rocket science, Kamalji. Initially it was becoming difficult for me to explain to Muslims what is the meaning of Sanatani Musalman. Initially it was becoming difficult for me to explain them this entire process of separatism, extremism and terrorism. But whenever a Muslim kid or whenever a Muslim mind just sits and try to understand the process and the agenda, no, nobody is inherently bad, nobody is inherently wrong. Of course those exceptions are anti-nationals are there, if you just leave them aside. I always say that there are three kinds of Muslims in Bharat: rashtriya, like like nationalists, and then there are arashtriya, people who are clueless. They are neither national, they are nor anti-nationals, but they are clueless, they do not know what is happening. And then there are anti-nationals. So I do not interact with anti-nationals, but I try to unite nationalists, and I try to convince arashtriya or clueless Muslims, because they have the right to understand what is happening. They have the right to join the mainstream and become the part of Bharat as everybody else is. And so I always tell them, read and learn, and read about Islamic history. It is very simple. It is no rocket science. If any Muslim is listening to this video, I ask them to just make quick notes. Just read about Islamic history, how and when the agenda of Islamic State started, and since when the biddats, the manipulations in Islam started after the death of Prophet Muhammad, when the Khalifas came, all those manipulations in Islam started from there. And the Islamic script was also distorted. There are so many hadiths which are fabricated, and even about Quran, even about the scripts of Quran, there are so many discrepancies. The Khalifas, the third Khalifa, he collected almost 400, 500 manuscripts of Quran, and he burnt them because he was not convinced about this manuscripts which were compiled by the previous two Khalifas. So even among the Khalifas, there were so many fights in regards to the manuscript of. So Islamic scriptures have also been manipulated. We need to understand that. And we need to read about Wahhabism and Salafism. And we need to learn about Ghazwa Hind. And most importantly, as an Indian Muslim, you need to read and learn about Bharat's history. The day you would do that, you would realize the blessing that you have. You would be so grateful that you are born in this magnificent land that is Bharat, and not just land, it is motherland. Hum logon ke liye Bharat is not just a geographical location, it is our mother, and there is a reason why we call it a mother. If we would learn Bharat's history, if we would learn about Bharat's scripture, Bharat's foundation, Bharat's ethos, Bharat's collective consciousness, we would understand that that people just break us for their vested interest. And Bharat has never invaded any country. Bharat has never hurt anybody. Bharat has never persecuted any minority group whatsoever. Leave aside Muslims. Muslims are not even minorities, 35 crores. And let me give an example of Jews. Jews were persecuted throughout the world. Throughout the world, Jews were persecuted. And I think in 1948, when they went back to Israel, and in their first parliament session, they passed a resolution and they praised Bharat like anything. And they were like, we would never forget this, that we were persecuted throughout the world, but not in Bharat. So that is the beauty of our country. So I would request all the Indian Muslims to read and learn about Islamic history, to read and learn about Bharat's history. And I would request you to rectify your leaders, or maybe the heroes you look up to. Let me give you a very beautiful example. In 1947, Pakistanis had done a Kabaili attack on Kashmir. So they were trying to invade Kashmir, or go inside Kashmir, and they were not able to find the way how to enter. So they found a guy called Maqbool Sherwani, and they asked him ki, okay, tell us how to enter inside the streets. And that guy realized that what is their agenda. So that guy Maqbool Sherwani, he was a nationalist Muslim. He just took them round and round the Kashmir, and he did not tell them the right path, the right route. And when the Pakistanis realized that he's trying to make fool of them, he was crucified and killed. And unfortunately, in Kashmir, these anti-national forces make Burhan Wani the hero, but they do not talk about Maqbool Sherwani. So this thing we as Muslims need to understand, that nobody is against Muslims. We are against anti-national forces, which are not just Muslims. Islamic State ki theory or Ghazwa-e Hind is just one anti-national force. We are against all the anti-national forces. So we as Indian Muslims should understand that we have better heroes to look up to. We do not have to cry for Afzal Guru. We do not have to feel sad for Burhan Wani. We have Brigadier Usman. We have APJ Kalam. We have Ashfaqullah Khan. We have Ibrahim Gardi. We have Maqbool Sherwani. We have many, many good Muslim heroes that we should look up to. And another beautiful example I want to give you before we conclude this interview, that there was a Muslim name, Shah Waliullah Delvi, I guess, if I'm not wrong. And when Mughals were, just struggling to regain power in India, in Bharat, this Waliullah Delvi wrote letter to Abdali to, come and attack Bharat. And on this invitation, Abdali attacked Bharat, and that was the time when the Third Battle of Panipat happened, and Marathas had to, lose that war, that Third Battle of Panipat. And I always give this example that unfortunately that attack was done by a Muslim, Abdali, on the invitation of Muslim Waliullah Delvi. But we must not forget that Marathas' army chief who died in the Third Battle of Panipat was Ibrahim Gardi. So we have always had this beautiful history of Bharat, that no matter these Islamic State wale and these invaders and these Akrantas have always attacked Bharat, but we have always had nationalists, Muslims, who have laid their lives to protect this motherland. So our duty as Indian Muslims is to make those our heroes, to look up to such Muslims. Although I personally believe that, we should come out of that thinking that only a Muslim can be our hero. I look up to Subhash Chandra Bose. My Prerna Purush is Subhash Chandra Bose. But even if you feel connected, and even if a Muslim mind has a Muslim as his or her Prerna Purush or his or her hero, we have plenty of them.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.